Well, hi there, everybody, and good Tuesday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski. Before we get to your forecast, we'll start off with a big spotter class going on tonight, actually here in central Nebraska, and that is the Adams County class that'll be taking place at the Lincoln Park Fire Station here in the Hastings area at 6:30 this evening. It's one of the last big ones for central Nebraska. There's a couple more, but not too many left. And then, of course, this weekend, big event going on, not just the spring game, but in the world of weather, the Central Plains Severe Weather Symposium, which always takes place the same day as the spring game, trying to maybe get people out to both events out there on Saturday. But for Saturday morning, 9 a.m. through the early afternoon hours, 2 o'clock, you can head to UNL's East Campus. That's Hardin Hall. That's the intersection of 33rd and Holdridge. Plenty of parking just north of Hardin Hall there. And so definitely recommend get out to that, especially if you're going to be in the area. I will be out there as well as other members of the Nebraska Weather Network to meet people, kind of a meet and greet thing throughout parts of the morning, especially that. I think it's 11 to 1 p.m. Time frame. And again, some great information. Then following that, great fun for the kids too. And then following that is the spotter class put on by the Omaha National Weather Service. That will be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the same location there in the auditorium there in Hardin Hall. So looking at our weather now as we transition to weather, a chilly start to our morning. Some places have fallen back into the 20s this morning in eastern Nebraska. Mostly clear skies. It will be a mild afternoon, a little on the breezy, if not even windy side out there for today. You'll notice those winds a little bit more than yesterday, but temperatures pushing back into the 60s and lower 70s. Cool tonight, a very small chance of rain out towards the west this evening. Mostly clear skies for the rest of us, and temperatures not nearly as cold. Looking at a lot of 40s for overnight lows, a few spots dropping into the 30s, so definitely an improvement. In fact, no threat of sub-freezing temperatures after this morning for at least a while, at least for another week here, if not longer. Tomorrow, a warmer day out there thanks to, again, a continued south breeze of 10 to 20 miles per hour. Temperatures pushing well into the 70s in most locations. Highs later on today, mid to upper 60s to lower 70s in the north. Winds out of the south and southwest, 15 to 25 miles per hour. I think some of the strongest winds will be right in central Nebraska today. Upper 60s, lower 70s out towards the west. And in the south, we're looking at highs in the mid to upper 60s. Again, fairly breezy conditions, especially this afternoon, if not even a little bit windy out there. Mid to upper 60s. Winds not quite as strong for you folks in the east, especially as you get out towards the Lincoln, Beatrice areas. The rest of your forecast these next 7 days looking good through Thursday, back into the 70s for Wednesday and Thursday. And Thursday will be a breezier or windier day, I should say. Small chance of a shower or thunderstorm Thursday night, late night after midnight. And basically what is going to happen now as we get into the end of the week and the upcoming weekend, you got an area of upper level high pressure that's going to basically be sitting in the Great Lakes, the Midwest region to our east, the Mississippi River Valley. It's just going to be kind of stuck there, a blocking pattern basically. And as an area of upper level low pressure comes out of the desert Southwest into the Rockies, that's going to get stuck because it won't have anywhere to go. So it's going to be a very slow mover. Well, this is going to kick out several disturbances, several pieces of energy, starting on Thursday night, late Thursday night, and going all the way through at least early next week before it kind of clears out sometime around maybe that Tuesday time frame. But as it gets closer and closer, the chances of rain get better for the Tri-Cities. And I think right now the best chance looks to be Saturday night through Sunday night. For you folks out in the western part of the state, maybe a little bit earlier than that, especially that Friday and Saturday time frame. And for you folks in eastern Nebraska, maybe just a little bit later towards Saturday night through Monday, the way it looks right now. And there's not much of a severe weather threat. While we will have some good moisture moving into the area, there won't be a lot of instability. So I'm not anticipating a lot of severe weather, but heavy rainfall is certainly a possibility. Looking at a widespread, I think 1 to 3 inches is certainly possible across a large portion of the area, but there are certainly also possibilities that some are going to see more than 3 inches of rain when this is all said and done. So some really good rain on the way that we definitely could use this to settle the dust and keep us from getting into that drought situation that could be a bit of a concern here if we were to continue to be on the dry side. And again, it's a great chance of rain. Looks really good again for the Tri-Cities. The best chance again that Saturday night through Sunday night time frame. For you folks heading to Lincoln for the spring game on Saturday, only a very small chance of rain. I would put it no higher than 30% chance of rain, maybe even going at just a 20% chance of rain on Saturday afternoon. So very low chance of rain, better chances towards central and western Nebraska on Saturday. So there's your forecast for today. Now, I don't know why I'm looking up at the light here instead of the camera, but until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski, and I hope you have a great Tuesday.